at about 10 a day. It's too. It feels like too many.
Well, that would annoy the hell out of me.
Yeah. Well, I send you maybe one a week or every
Yeah.
2 weeks. Not very often. Does that bother you?
Well, the only time it bothers me is if you send it after 9:30 because I'm always in bed.
Well, I don't really send any after 9:30. I might have sent one at 3 that gets to you at 9:30. That's all.
Yeah, no, you did send one once. It was sort of like after 9:30. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I know. That's normally much later than I would ever text anyone.
Yep.
Right.
Hey, it's moved on.
Yeah, it has. Well, I'm okay this time. I'm looking good.
Yep, sweet. It was just weird.
That was weird. No, it was probably something to do with the first 20 minutes. Whatever. It's fine now. That's all that matters. Oh, don't be. Oh! I thought it was going to come round on that fairway. No.
Oh, that's what killed me in the other game the other day.
Mm.
Kept going in the bunkers, because like those steep wall bloody pot things are
Oh, yeah.
really hard to get out of.
There's nothing worse than having to hit sideways out of those bastards. That's a good one.
Ooh, that's a winner.
You know, I see white posts just to the right of the path. That's not far away for out of bounds. I'm going to watch for that. Right, 19, 8% power loss. It's got to be the 146 club. Hit less than 4.
So I meant to ask you the other day, Dave, are you enjoying the Big Brother format?
I am. It's actually making me. It's reminding me of Survivor more than anything.
It is. It's definitely a different form of Survivor. Absolutely.
Yeah. I described it to my sister as indoor Survivor.
Oh, what are the conditions?
Hard fairways, normal greens, stimp 14.
Yep.
That's about all you need to know. And breezy. That's online. It's about right. Depends on the backspin. Not too bad.
Yeah, it was always going to be a dodgy shot because I could only hit the 105 and I had to punch it.
Yeah, and I must admit, Dave, I really did hate that blonde Sheila that got voted out.
Couldn't
What a
stand her. She was because I almost said the other night when we were playing with Andy, the Queen is dead. You know, and you would have gone, what?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was so happy that she was gone, and then I like Angela, and I like that they're going to let her cause trouble because she's going to be good value.
I think so. What's your feeling about Kieran? Like he's a bit of a tosser. I don't think he'll last.
He's a snake.
Yeah, he's the snake, not the people who's trying to make out to be snakes.
Yeah, but I mean the thing is, he was ostracised by the entire group. Not one person, like you said. I'm not in any group. Everyone else is in a group but me. So you know, when you're in that situation, your brain would do weird things.
Oh, fuck.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think. I mean, just looking at him, it's not like he was going to be in the top echelon of social status outside of the house either.
No, and when Big Brother had him bloody high-fiving people and stuff when they first got in the house, that was cringeworthy.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
So hard to watch, and he's trying to massage them and.
I know. I was just waiting for one of the girls to scream sexual harassment or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's going to add some trouble to the house. That's fine. I'm really surprised the nerdy guy is so popular.
Well, well, he's shy.
Yeah. Like he
weird though.
Yeah, he could have been ostracised as well easily, but it hasn't happened, and I'm kind of glad it hasn't happened to him. And now they're just thinking of him. Yeah, well, he's a nice pet to have in the house. You know, he's no threat to us. We'll just leave him in and get rid of him near the end.
Yep.
That's what they're thinking. So he'll almost never get nominated. which is great for him.
Wow, how short was that?
Pretty short.
That was my 183 punched. So something didn't go right with it.
Well, I'm watching a French TV series at the moment. I'm in episode 2, and it's a series. And the last time it was made, it was a movie with the Minger herself and Tom Cruise. Can you name the movie?
Oh, which was War of the Worlds.
It was War of the Worlds, and now there's a new series about War of the Worlds.
Interesting.
It's so interesting, Dave, and what I'm loving is what the aliens did at the start of this one.
Don't give away too much because I'll watch it myself if it's good.
Oh, I want to tell you, but now I can't.
Oh, don't.
Oh, I found it great.
Speaking,
I can't say anything. God damn it.
I was going to say, speaking of great, just finished watching the last episode of season 2 of Happy last night.
Ah, how good's that?
Oh God, you said that season 2 was out there. Boy, oh boy, you weren't wrong, were you?
I was not wrong. What did Zed think of it?
Yeah, no, she enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I really hope there's a season 3.
Well, I don't think there will be, but
Oh.
yeah, no, but it's definitely had its fair share of. Oh, it had everything. It was just.
And how good is he? Is it like the main guy? I mean, after all those straight-faced years of SVU, and now this, it's just fantastic.
But because what got me is like I loved him in SVU, and then I saw him in Oz, and I just was blown away by his performance in Oz.
Yeah.
Because he's a crim / sexual deviant, blah blah blah. But he just played that role in Happy so well.
Oh, he just with panache is the word, Dave.
Yeah, no, really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I reckon if on his deathbed he'll think that was my best work.
I hope so.
That was certainly his most entertaining work. And I remember seeing initially the ad for it on Netflix, and I go, "What? With a blue thingy? I'm not watching that."
Yeah.
And I would never have watched it, but someone nudged me towards it. I can't even remember who.
That would be me.
But was you? Yeah, because you watched season 1. That's right.
Yeah, it was out there. It was very strange.
Yeah. Yeah, there were some sick puppies in that show.
Yeah. Oh, no, I've got to hit the 105. I don't want to hit the 105, but I think I've got a choice. I've got to say that my screen is jerking. It really doesn't enjoy this course. I'm in the mid to low 40s.
I'm not getting any jerking.
Yeah, but you've got a modern machine.
Semi-modern. I noticed a few more of my parts are slowly becoming available again.
Oh yeah.
But there's still a lot missing in action. Jeez, unbelievable.
Right, you might as well wait now for the GT3 series or GT. What are they?
Yeah, and the new AMD CPUs.
Yeah, well, the AMD. I'm going to basically just go the whole work if I do buy one, because at this point I don't know if I can justify $3,000 on a machine.
I can.
But money's tight, dude.
Yeah, I know.
At the end of this thing, if money's not tight, then I might consider it, but I might just have to buy myself a decent video card and struggle along with a slower CPU.
Yep. We'll see what happens. Oh.
Nice efforts.
Well, at this rate, we've probably got 6 to 8 months anyway, at least.
Yeah, I think you're right.
By then, America will have been renamed Gilead.
No, they're not far off it now, Dave.
Well, wouldn't Trump love that? I still don't want him to ever see that show because it lays out the plan of how to do it.
Well, we've said it before and say it again. I reckon he's already eyeing off how can he secure his tenure.
Well, I couldn't believe Biden came out and goes, I'm worried that if he loses, he won't leave the office.
He's not wrong. Stop.
Was,
Son of a bitch.
son of a biatch. You might be, I think you're okay, but not ideal. I'm going to fade this one round. I'll aim where you went. Fade.
Ooh, maybe too much fade.
Oh, come on!
Or is it?
Oh, that's harsh. Oh, and that tree might be in the way. Outsmarted myself.
69 up 22, 10% power loss. I've got to hit the 195. I'm happy with it. Oh, very happy.
Well, I'm pretty happy, Dave. I've snagged some good quality 1080p copies of American Housewife and See Dad Run. So
yeah.
There's going to be some good quality mathematician picks adding to the collection soon. And Meg Donnelly as well.
Fantastic.
Well, she is a winner. Oh, don't tell me it's short again. Bound. Where's the bound? Fairways are hard. Don't backswing, Dave. Mystery Sound is about to be executed for our fans. Oh, God. It's my shot anyway.
It is.
Yeah, that's professional play there.
I think the fans might think you've this is not your first one.
It's not. It's number 2. But it's not the last one either.
Oh, now we're going to have to tee up a time for me to come down, Dave, and have a send off.
Absolutely.
Because that steak and everything looked so good the other day.
Oh, I'm really
getting. It's
getting.
been 6 months.
I think you're due, Dave.
Yes, I believe so.
Well, if you want to come down sometime next week, you're welcome.
I'll have to talk to Zed. See what we can come up with.
I've got some excellent quality salami. Costs like $100 a kilo. I think it's the best salami I've ever bought. And there'll still be some of that if you make it next week.
Okay.
It's fennel and truffle pork salami.
Lovely.
Yeah. Oh, don't be too hard.
Oh, it was actually starting to break away.
Yeah, well, it's probably just as well I accidentally hit it harder. I would have missed. Has he cut the? He has. It's perfect. Oh, baby. That'd be getting the trailer call if that was.
It
Neat.
would, if only we still had trailer.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you'd never told Andy about the busted ass uniforms and all that sort of stuff that we used to have.
Well, no, not the specifics of it, no. Because all that was happening when I didn't know him that well. I didn't want to frighten him off.
Fair enough. That's a nice hit.
I've smashed it. It's making me think, did you hit a 3-wood?
No. You cut the corner.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean to cut the corner, it just happened. So it's kind of aiming on your line. That looks good. If it bounds.
Which it won't, because well, I knew that was going to happen. Oh God, no!
Oh, wanted that bunker.
I prefer the bunker.
So the advantage of having a 55-yard one, I only hit it about 2/3, so it doesn't get the huge backspin that you get. But the trick is hitting at correct distance. Like that. But then there's no bite. That's no better, really.
That might be worse.
My phone's ringing.
Yes.
Hey, brother. How you doing? That's good. Yep. Yeah. Thank you. Well, I had a very successful session with the osteo again today. It went great. She could see how much extra movement I had. Very pleased with. She's increased my exercises from 2 to 4. Dave just swore because he did a terrible chip. So if you hear swearing in the background, it's not me. Yep. So she's happy. I'm happy. She wants me back in a week this time, but I've got 4 exercises to do instead of 2 good ones. Other than that, it's just keep going and keep getting better, and every day being better. And it is, and hardly any spasms at all today. And now if I cough or sneeze, instead of it being guaranteed agony, and the small back contracts for those 2 acts, not so much. Yeah, it's good. She thinks it was probably the travel that day because I did 3.5, 4 hours in Jill's car, and then I did another hour and a half in the train. And sitting in seats that aren't great. She goes, you probably just, and the fact that it was, sort of achy when you got out of the car, and then achier when you got out of the train, and then the next day it's worse again. You've already started compensating, and it just sort of cycles up from there. It's a vicious cycle one way it goes. But she said, she can't see that there's no popped or bulging disc or anything like that. And she goes, I can see the movement coming back, and you'll just straighten up, she says. That's what she thinks will happen. Yeah, so all good. Yeah, and how was your day anyway? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, certainly one of them had a good excuse. That's no good. Yeah. Dave, say hi to my brother.
Tony, how are you?
He said, Tony, how I am. He said, you're a dead man walking.
Am I? Uh-oh.
He didn't say that. I put those words in his mouth.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Oh, he's a genius.
What
He's
a
just
shot.
taken the riskiest line ever over water and made it over this brick fence that was containing a pond by about 6 inches. And he did it from 200 yards away. It was either genius or a mistake. Which one are you claiming, Dave?
Mistake.
All right. All right. Well, thanks for the call, matey. And yeah, very happy with the way things are going. So give Henry a high five for me and tell him I'm happy. And yeah, and Claire if you like. All right then. I'll speak to you soon, matey. Take care. Thanks. Bye. Right. Phone's back on the couch where it will stay.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was.
How exciting was that, Dave?
I aimed so far left, and then it just was drifting in the air. I thought, no.
God, imagine if you hadn't aimed so far left. Uh-oh, this is long. I've taken no chances with that water and I've left myself wogger.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, that's serious wogger.
Not as bad as the wogger I left myself, the twin finch. It was 98 foot.
Oh, Jesus.
14 inches uphill.
Yeah.
And, I've got on stimp 13. I had no chance.
No, you could only hit the full shot or just hit it and be 30 feet short.
Well, I went the full shot and ended up 30 yards long. I would have been better off being 20 foot short for putting.
Buddy.
It's just crazy. So everything that could go wrong with my game did.
I've got to be happy with the pace.
Yeah, that's a good result.
That was quite jerky for my computer. Just watching the ball rolling. So it's a greedy course.
It is.
It's quality though. It's nicely made. I seem to remember this hole and Rory McIlroy going for it in two and going in that water in a major. Right.
Well, that pond guaranteed would catch a lot of people.
Yeah, what a great hole this would be to plant yourself on. If you had a good seat to the side of the green, you're watching balls going, all the drama you'd see, it'd be fantastic.
There would be very much a lot of excitement.
Yeah. Right. 134 plus 6, 140 plus it's going to be the 146 club with the wind dropping a little bit. Piss off 10 miles an hour. That'll do 7. And now a little bit of backspin.
Reasonable effort. Doesn't seem like enough.
It's not for you because you've got 4.0. It's only if you're under 4.0 you can get that far.
Yep. I've gone for the 146 anyway, but I punched it.
It's worked perfectly.
Until it sucks off the green. Stop. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. No.
Oh, that's so harsh.
That blows.
It does blow. As Bart Simpson once said, that sucks and blows at the same time.
Yep.
Will it? Ooh.
Well, at least it didn't go 30 foot past like my last flop.
No, that was super enthusiastic. Well,
that hurts. he's pulled it.
You'll pick the right hole to do it on, though. There's no trees at all.
It's just deep rough.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of a little rough. Right. Trapped on a desert island with a celebrity, Dave. Got two choices. Who will it be? Taylor Swift or Willow?
How can that even be a choice? What's the gotcha?
I think I know your answer then.
Well, it's,
You
not,
going?
it's not Tay Tay.
Yeah, you're going some flute practice, aren't we?
Absolutely. Too hard. And not on mine. Fucking hell, man. At least yours is not too straightforward. Doesn't matter anyway. Fucking hell.
I'm really glad that didn't miss under. Could have been the end of conversation for half a dozen holes.
Possibly. Might get away with it. No.
Will you? Of course not. How do you reckon your mum would go watching Happy?
She wouldn't.
Would she just stop watching it?
She just wouldn't understand it. She'd go, what's this? She'd just, probably just zone out.
Will that happen to us when we get old, Dave?
Oh, no doubt. Well, I already zone out when the kids try and show me stuff they watch. It's just terrible.
And they probably think that's just as good as we think Happy is.
Who knows?
Well, you like the spot down here as well.
No, I don't. Damn it.
At least you've got a full shot in. I don't.
Okay.
We have false sway on, just waiting just. But you won't get backspin here, so it shouldn't be an issue. Wow. You took the energy off that beautifully.
Trust me, it wasn't deliberate.
No, whatever it was, it worked nicely. Oh crap, that feels long. It is long.
It just kept running, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh!
It's about time you missed a putt. You haven't missed any tonight.
I have been a bit of a disgrace. I really seem to have runs where I can just see the line and it just all works. And then the next game it doesn't happen.
It's just like unreal golf.
I guess. My osteo said not to play golf at the moment.
Why would she say that?
Oh, she said it depends if I enjoy walking. Oh, I bit the inside of my right cheek and it's swollen up now. There's this big bulge there and now I keep biting on that bulge.
Oh, don't you hate that? That's the worst.
4 times tonight.
No, you need to start eating your food through a straw, Dave.
I'm just going to start mulching Brussels sprouts and mashed potato and just going to live off that until it's better.
Yep.
Jesus. That might be the fanciest clubhouse I've ever seen in this game.
Pretty impressive.
It really looks like a course that only millionaires and powerful people are members of.
Yeah. Well, I think like Trump's courses that you could fork up 200 grand a year to be a member and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is just mental. Seriously, what can a club offer you that costs 200,000?
Well, what that's doing, Dave, it's keeping out the riffraff. That's one of the things it's offering you.
Yeah, but the thing is, most people that play golf aren't riffraff, are they? Just
Well, the people that are members here think they are. Yeah. They want to play golf with people they can do deals with and business and stuff like that.
yeah, other people who like exploiting people.
Yeah. It's a different. It's like the lords and the feudal serfs. We're the serfs. They don't want those serfs on their course.
No, not unless those serfs are carrying their bags for them.
Correct. You need some serfs.
You need serfs who know their place.
Yeah, well, except Dave, it won't be that long before they have robot caddies. I'll guarantee it. Because let's face it, if you're in a nice white club like Augusta, you don't even want black people carrying your bag, to be honest.
No, all white trash.
Yeah, they'd rather just have a nice clean robot that's going to obey them.
Well, you can now buy the
Spot. I
yeah,
saw that.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's in trouble.
No, it's not. This is where I meant to hit it, just to the right edge of the fairway. Stop.
Oh, yeah, 75 grand, Dave, which is chump change for those guys.
Yeah, and I think I saw it used as Python, Dave.
It does.
That looks good.
Should bound up nicely.
Didn't get the huge bound, did you? But the greens aren't hard, they're just normal. Right. I'm 90. I've got 14% power loss. 15% power loss with the 5-iron. But they're hard fairways. And I've got a tailwind. I reckon it's the right club. Or is it? 170. No, it's not enough. Got to go to the 7-wood. But now it's trickier to get correct. Oh, Jesus, what's that? No. Bite?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, so anyway, there's a business opportunity for us, Dave. We can train Spot to be a golf caddy.
Ah.
He can carry golf clubs, basically follow the master around.
Dave, that is actually your job. You need to write the code to make Spot a golf caddy.
Yeah, but you need to buy Spot first. So you got 75 grand. Well, it's more like 120 to get him.
I'll decorate him, Dave, like I Photoshop things. And you can do the coding.
It's only Python, Dave. That's your language.
Isn't it so simple? Anyone can do it.
I've tried to write Python. It's a rubbish language.
Shut up.
It is. It's garbage. And that's a nice spot to leave it.
Ah. Well, I don't like your chances. I can't see the grid, but I was going to say it looks left to right a little bit.
But then it's quite right to left around the hole, so who knows what's going to happen?
It's going to dive at the end, one way or the other. Let's see.
Didn't matter, I didn't get it to the hole.
Second part of the equation. Oh, that was starting to drift. I was getting worried after a foot.
Really could have done with picking up 2 there.
I bet you could.
Anyway, at least I picked up 1. It's better than nothing.
I watched Caddyshack the other night.
Fun little movie. We made the kids watch National Lampoon's Vacation.
What did they think?
They weren't impressed. Zed and I were having a great time, but no, the kids didn't really get it.
Yeah. Now this is for Oyams, Dave.
It is for Holmes. Right, 3% power loss. That's nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think Caddyshack held up as well as I thought it was going to be honest.
No.
Bill Murray's still the star of the show. Oh, baby. Nice.
Give myself half a chance.
I still like the line where the head's greenskeeper goes to Bill Murray, I want you to kill every golfer on the course. He said, if I kill every golfer, when I go get it. And then he slaps him with his hat like the Three Stooges. It's great. Oh, the backspin.
Coming out of the rough.
That's harsh. I
What
shouldn't have
the
done it.
105 club then?
I did.
Yeah. I made the choice to not. I went the 120.
Yeah, too smart. You outsmarted me. Almost perfect. Full chip. No, it's not. What the hell?
Ooh.
Why did it do that?
Give me the line.
I think that was a bit of long and right crept into that one. Oh no. It took a little turn early. I saw it and it was all over before I'd gone 3 feet.
Yep.
Let's see if you fall for the same fate.
Never.
Oh! Even my crude gamesmanship got stuck.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice. So it doesn't look flat.
None of them have been really that flat.
No, I mean there's no stupid mounds or anything, but it's just not easy to get a easy putt. Well, this 159 club seems perfect with the wind and everything else. Except I've pushed it right.
Oh, that'll be a fun little putt across the slope.
14 inches downhill from 22 feet. That's steep. I think I prefer yours, which also looks left to right.
You've got a hit at you, cock.
It's twice you've done that. And that one was in for sure.
Yeah.
14 inches. There. There. Oh my God. It still looks pretty straight.
Oh. And what about MasterChef, Dave? You happy with the way that's progressing at the moment?
Well, I'm bitter as an old crone, Dave, because Jess and then Sarah both got voted out consecutively.
Yep.
What's your favourites?
But you must be enjoying Reese having his moment in the spotlight.
I
You're not a homophobe, are you, though?
no, I don't want to like him, but I do like him.
He's great. I think he's fantastic.
Yeah,
He's such a tosser.
he wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's not full of himself like some of them. But
When he wins, he's just like, oh, woo!
Yeah.
Because he doesn't
yeah,
expect
you
to
can
win.
never believe it. Yeah, it's fun to watch. So I don't mind if he does well, but I'm still kind of barracking for Reynolds.
Oh, I want Reynolds to win,
Hmm.
but because I think he's good.
The one I don't want to win is Poe.
Poe can't win. She's been cooking like a hack.
Send to that tweet, Dave.
I shouldn't I?
You're cooking like a hack. Lift your game, girl. That's better.
Oh, that's not going to be fun though.
No, it's a tricky one.
That's going to be a lag.
I can't hit the 120 club here, and it's a perfect 134, which I don't have. So now I've got to do one of these finesse 146 shots.
Yeah, hard to do.
Let's see how I went. Now it should have backspin, so I expect it to come back all the way back down the green. Here it comes. Look at it. It's trying.
You'll have a little bit, but not as much as
It's
you're hoping.
another 19-inch downhill, but my God, I'm leaving some hard work. Oh. And yet, there's almost no break on this.
Really?
Yeah,
Looks like there has to be right to left.
Yeah, it's left and right, if anything, Dave. Believe it. You'll see it. It'll do tiniest bit of right to left at the start, and then it'll hit that slope, and it'll go the other way.
Okay.
So I've really only got to get it to the 22-foot mark, 9 inches downhill. So I'm hitting this as if it's a 4-foot putt.
Nice pace. Really nice. Oh, I knew that was going to happen.
And now look what you've done.
I hit it too hard. Just fucking wanted to put it in. And I want to put this one in as well.
You kind of had to hit that one reasonably hard because otherwise it was just going to be the worst 3-putt ever.
Yeah.
Got away with it. But still, a shot sneaked away. Could have had.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't easy though. And if you lagged it, it was going to be super tricky.
It certainly had me concerned.
Hmm. I'm amazed you got the two kids to watch a whole movie, Dave. That's sort of longer than their attention span, isn't it?
Yeah, well, we're making them watch movies at the moment. We made them watch To Kill a Mockingbird last week.
Wow, what did they think of that?
Well, we had to do it over 2 nights, an hour and a half each night, or an hour and 15 each night.
Yep.
Because Harvey's reading the book, so we
Ah,
thought this will help him with the book, no doubt.
yep.
But yeah, it was driving Kate crazy. She kept thinking it was like a horror movie, and she was waiting for people to die. And it's not. Kate, this is this was made back in the 40s or 50s or something.
Yeah.
People didn't die, or if they did die, it was only implied death. Like when the drunk farmer gets killed, all you
Yeah.
see is this hand sort of attacking the girl, and then the hand would flex and all that sort of stuff as if he's been stabbed, and It's a very different time as far as making movies and stuff.
Well, I should give you an episode of Three Stooges on a stick next time you're down here. I wonder what they'd think of that.
Don't know what they'd think.
They might like the violence. But I remember being a kid and, my parents are raving about, all these movies from the 40s and 50s that are so great. And that they were in black and white and they were weird and the houses didn't look like houses I knew. I wasn't into any of that. It's no doubt exactly the same for them, even watching, that Chevy Chase movie.
Oh, because nothing made sense. There's no technology. All the gags that would happen because you couldn't contact someone or you didn't have a GPS. It doesn't make sense.
No. And they went to Wally World and it was closed. Well, why didn't they just look up on their phone, what its opening hours were?
Yeah, exactly. Wally World.
But that car, I'd forgotten that car. It's, oh my God, that is great.
It's an amazing car.
Best car ever.
It's like some sort of weird ass urban tank.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Got a little bit of check on that. Could have easily dropped another stroke from there. I still might.
Well, not the way I'm putting, so.
Oh, now you sink 'em. Yeah.
Finally.
Little bit of reverse psychology on yourself, that was.
Well, it came at the right time, I guess.
I'm not going to like this scorecard because I was leading early. Comfortable too. Well, couple strokes, whatever.
Yeah, you had 3 strokes on me at one point.
It's not over.
Oh, it's definitely not over. It's never over. You could easily pick up 3 in the next 3.
I was planning on picking up 3 on this hole.
Oh.
See, I cut the corner as tight as you possibly could, saved a metre.
You have too. You dirty bird.
Advantage 20. Dirty bird. Oh, what's that from? Misery. That's
Correct.
right.
Kathy Bates.
Yeah. Wow, what a great role she played there. When she did his ankles, oh my God.
That was funny.
Kate's probably more likely to like that than Chevy Chase.
Yes. Oh, so close. Got the line right.
Yep, that's the end of you. Here comes the 3-stroke pickup.
The line's better. Much better.
Oh, that for eagle. Yeah, lovely. Right. Gorgeous.
Oh,
what a shot.
Baby.
Wow. And this is pretty horrible.
It's got the pace.
Oh, oh, come on. Oh. Oh, that would have fired a major shot over the bows if I'd sunk that.
That would have been incredible. But it's just going too fast. It needed 2% less.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it's a par 4. And the landing area is supposedly at the start of the next bit of fairway, but it's right on the edge of the rough, so I think this is just going in the rough.
Let's see. Ah. What is now?
Oh, that wasn't great.
50. Well,
The distance was horrible.
I feel if I aim from the right side of the fairway, maximum loft and a maximum draw against the wind, a drive will just turn back against the wind and just be at the very edge of the fairway.
It won't, because I was 30 yards short of...
Oh, mother.
Yep. You learn nothing.
I do learn nothing.
Could be good.
Gorgeous. After this, I'm going to watch a movie called The Lighthouse, Dave.
I haven't heard of it.
It stars Robert Pattinson, who was the male lead in the Twilight series.
Yep.
But in this, he plays a crusty old lighthouse person with another older lighthouse guy, and they're just stuck in this lighthouse in the middle of nowhere, and it's just supposed to be a soul-destroying movie. So raw and visceral, and it's just supposed to be really amazing. I can't wait to watch it.
So there'll be shit weather, howling winds, all that sort of crap.
Yeah, and I don't know what they get into, but it's supposed to be really tough to watch.
Okay. Oh.
And I said to my sister, I just sent her a text before. I said, "Mum's coming in tomorrow. Lighthouse for her." She just replied, "You've got to be joking." That tells me all I need to know. It's
Okay.
not the one. Oh my God! Now I'm pushing to the right. I've lost it. I've
So
lost.
strong tonight.
I've lost that love and feeling. Oh, now a bit of bite. Where's the bite? I've lost my mojo. I feel like I'm playing the same, but nothing's going where I'm aiming.
Well, make sure you've got it back, Dave, for Monday. Because personally, I don't care who wins, you or me, but we've got to keep beating Andy. That's all that matters.
I'm gonna use the phrase Antipodean whipping boy at some stage. He's not gonna like it one bit.
No, you may not.
What a final! What a great final! Oh,
It is nice.
you can just imagine you're leading by one stroke, and you're at like a 7 iron in. how tight you would be and going, just hit it straight, hit it straight.
Don't tighten up, don't pull it.
Just nice, smooth swing. But in reality, if this is the distance of the hole and they're only 130 out, that's only a pitching wedge or even a lofted wedge for them.
Yeah.
It's not a very difficult shot. For us who are 50 yards further back, it's a nightmare shot. But for a pro from 120 out, 130, it's not. That clubhouse looks like a 200-room hotel.
It's incredible.
Yeah. I imagine that must be what it looks like. Oh, is this in the water? Oh. I can't
Where's
imagine.
the suck?
Yeah, where is the suck?
Yeah, no bite at all on that one.
First world problems.
Yes, indeed.
Now I'll show you how to do it. Or will I? Where's the suck?
Exactly. Maybe the 105 club was the trick.
Maybe it was. Sink this, I'm going to pour it into the hole. No, I'm not.
I might 5-putt from where I am.
You're going to have to make a serious mess of things to lose now.
Could be done, but not likely.
You're welcome to. What a finish.
Oh,
What a finish. How did that miss?
that one to lay the boot in it.
Yeah. One more pixie of strength and it's right in the middle. Well, 6 under, not a bad score, dude.
Yeah, considering the flaky start that I had.
Yeah, you were flaky early. Look at that look.
Look at that.
I no
31.
wonder you won. I'm going, what am I doing wrong? Not that much. Look at you. Just went berserk. From the 5th hole on, you did nothing but get birdies.
Yep. I think that bogey on the 5th spurred me.
Lit a fire in your belly.
What do the stats tell us? Yeah, you didn't hit a lot of fairways tonight.
No, I did not like the fairways. I pulled a couple left early, and that kind of was the beginning.
Yep.
Or,
Yeah, scrambling was the same. I don't think I was in the sand at all tonight.
wow, Dave, you beat me in putting tonight. That is rare.
It's very rare. Like, there wasn't a lot in it, putts per hole.
Yeah, but you were the worst at sand saves I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's one part of my game I've got to fix. If I could just get into the sand.
That's right. It seems harsh they put 0 when you haven't been in a bunker. They should just give you 100.
Yeah, exactly.